Hello and welcome back to Spiderworking.com's video blog. This week we're going to be taking a closer look at the new Facebook privacy settings. So log into Facebook and I'll show you where you find them. Once you've logged into your account, just click on this arrow on the top right hand side. Choose Privacy Settings from the menu. This brings you into the back end of your profile where you can change the individual settings for each piece of information you've provided to Facebook. So for example, my current location is Athy in County Kildare, that's where I live. I can choose to delete that from here, or I can choose that it's no longer public, that I only make it visible to friends, to myself, to customised group of people, or I can choose from a list. So just to show you how the custom setting works, if I click on languages and I speak English, and from the drop down menu here I'll choose custom. Now here I can choose this to make this visible to just friends, which is what I have at the moment, specific peoples or lists, only me or friends of friends, but we're going to go for specific people or lists. So from now on I'm going to make this list available to only my Share Everything friends. That's the only people that will be able to see which languages I can speak. Click Save Changes. And again, Save Changes at the bottom of the page. Now on the left hand side menu you'll see it breaks down your profile information into different segments. And each of these gives you the option to change the privacy for that specific area. And if you want to check out what your profile looks to somebody else, you can click to view your profile as a specific user. On the left hand side here, if you click Privacy Preferences, it brings you back into that privacy menu. Last week I showed you how you can control the privacy for individual posts on Facebook, so I won't show you that again. The link's coming up on the screen now if you missed it. Underneath that, your default privacy. Now if you're using other applications or allowing other applications to update your Facebook page, so say you send tweets from Twitter onto your Facebook page, that's what this privacy refers to. So I have that set for friends, but again you could customize it like we did in the last menu, or you can make it public. The next segment down is how you connect. So if we click on Edit Settings there, it gives us some options on how people can find us on Facebook. So firstly, who can look up your profile by name or contact info? So who can search for you on Facebook? Who can send you friend requests? Who can send you messages? Who can post on your wall? And who can see wall posts by others on your profile? Each of these you can change the privacy setting for, as I showed you before. Then this one's very relevant to people. I know a lot of people are sensitive about photographs being tagged of them on Facebook. If we click on Edit Settings here, you can choose to Profile Review. And this means that if somebody tags a photograph or a post or anything about you on Facebook, that you get a notification first and you have to approve that tag. And this one is handy as well. So if somebody does tag you on Facebook, who can see it? And you can actually set this, you can customize this as I did on that post earlier on, exactly the same way. The next menu down, Apps and Websites. Click into Edit Settings and you'll see there's a list of applications that you use on Facebook. If you click on Edit Settings here, you can go into each individual application and see what permissions you've granted them. And you can choose to delete some of these if it's possible, so I'm going to remove this one. So that's giving them less access to my profile. Or if you're tired of the application, if it's spammy, or if you didn't know you were adding it in the first place, you can click Remove App here. Go back to your privacy preferences by clicking on the left hand side here. Limiting the audience for past posts. Now this function is useful if you've accidentally made all your posts public. Rather than having to go and change each individual one, like we showed you last week, you can just click on Manage Past Post Visibility and change the visibility of all your old posts. And finally, blocked people and applications. If you've blocked a Facebook user either because you fell out with them or because they were a spammer, you can go into this menu and change that setting. And that's it for this week. We'll be back again next week and I'll be looking at another new Facebook feature, which is the Smart Lists. Until then, don't forget to like us on Facebook, link coming up here. I share lots of news, hints and tips for small businesses using social media. Until next week, bye.